December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy out of California, the former Cal Bear, Jared Goff.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Speedster Jahmyr Gibbs knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play, second down. You talk about this Giant defense.
They're just below the cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because playoff football means running football. So they've got to be prepared for that. Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They're moving all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 32-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. A beautiful fake. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Isaiah Hodgins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
Kirby Joseph.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Throwing Jones. And his throw is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jones hit in the ball zone, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And it'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Down and distance, coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it. Touchdown! A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games like this. But you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shot of playoff football.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. And it's knocked away.
So many times we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now Jones. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Lions will take over. And Detroit getting set to go now. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he is going to have the Lions first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. First down, Lions. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Hey, did you have one of those backyards that you had one of those, like, mats or pits like you have for high jumpers? And, you know, you had your friends throw the ball and you tried to make the spectacular catches? You just did it with the ground. Absolutely. That explains your toughness. That explains your toughness right there. Because I think that guy was raised just like you. What a catch. How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15 and
spotted at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First carry now for David Montgomery.
Oh non, 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 non! Pas lui!
On that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Hey, 76! 76!
A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got it.
And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Well, he does have one touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here in the next play. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To throw on second down is gone. This is caught. That's how the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a third and goal.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Now they've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Goff now to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his third touchdown pass of the afternoon.
And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And it's now 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
And now out come the Giants.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's the second down and 6.
Go, dog, dog, dog!
In motion, Slayton. Running again with Barkley on second down.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards and a Giant first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for them. Stick to what works for them.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Completes it to Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, these guys certainly need something good to go their way because this first quarter has been something of a disaster for them trying to move the ball. With that completion there.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hand off now. It's Gray with it.
Yeah,
Credited a 1-yard gain there to make it second and
de Shiba.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But
now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Lions are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
you're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. And they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down. Off play action. Here's Goff. And that's off the mark, incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Goff. He's got it to Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Lions on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Goff throwing again. He's got his target. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
So 2 1st downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 3.
Back to throw, Goff. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, here's Goff. That is caught. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line. He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 38. Montgomery back to the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball, and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Goff. That one complete to Hodgins. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
Go.
Goff now looking to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. Gone. And in for the Lions, touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, you talk about a team coming into an opposing stadium and just taking the life right out of a crowd. That's what we're witnessing here. 27-0, Charles.
And this defense, they've just looked completely unprepared for what's been thrown at them. And you know they're supposed to adjust series to series. That has not happened for them, so I don't think halftime adjustments are going to help a heck of a lot. They are in major trouble unless they figure out something really fast.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. And New York set to take the field. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out
The Mandalorian wanted you to have this.
that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption.
I will give you a choice. If you choose the armor, you'll return to your friend, the Mandalorian. But if
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Timberland.
On 3rd down, Jones. Able to find his man, and that's Hyatt. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Offensive linemen love creating space for the guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on third down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's got the 1st down as he gets it to the 8. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit. Gano the extra point, and it's now a 28-7 ball game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Detroit's offense ready to take over.
They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
Monter nettement moins docile. Du côté des Goals, la réflexion continue. Il a désormais un design, mais il reste à gérer l'aspect technique. Comment créer un requin artificiel capable de se mouvoir dans l'eau? Il va avoir tous les types d'effets spéciaux de l'époque, contacte même les responsables des animaux animatroniques de Disneyland, mais tous déclinent. La raison, c'est impossible. Al entre alors en contact avec Bob Massey, qui avait conçu le canard géant de Papillon sous les airs. Il est à la retraite, mais le projet parvient à capter son attention, et il décide de sortir de la retraite pour concevoir le requin. Au bout d'une semaine de réflexion, il présente à l'équipe un prototype miniature du système qu'il compte utiliser pour donner vie au requin. Il s'agit d'une plateforme sous-marine avec des rails. Sur les rails, un bras semblable à une grue au bout duquel se trouve le requin grandeur nature, capable de se mouvoir grâce aux bras mobiles et aux rails. Ce n'était donc pas impossible, c'était faisable, et ce sera fait. Dans la douleur, et ce sera fait. La conception du requin peut donc enfin démarrer, avec Ron et Valerie Taylor comme conseillers scientifiques. Pendant ce temps, Benchley continue d'écrire le script, tenant compte des modifications voulues par Spielberg, mais le scénario ne convient toujours pas au réalisateur. Il veut éliminer de la matière, retirer des sous-intrigues présentes dans le roman mais inutiles au sein du film, comme les références à la mafia et les histoires d'adultère. En bref, il veut se débarrasser du superflu et rendre le tout plus cinématographique que littéral. Les deux versions de Benchley n'ayant pas convenu, il est donc remercié et l'équipe se met en quête d'un nouveau scénariste. Howard Sackler, scénariste et dramaturge, propose alors ses services. Il est accueilli à bras ouverts par l'équipe et se lance dans une réécriture, mais malheureusement, cette nouvelle version ne convainc ni d'un Nicky Brown, ni Spielberg. Pas facile. Pendant que ces derniers s'arrachent les cheveux, Joel part en quête du lieu de tournage parfait pour représenter la station balnéaire d'Amity Island, et le lieu doit répondre à une contrainte spécifique liée au requin artificiel. En effet, il ne faut pas plus de 10 mètres de profondeur au large, ce pour que le requin reste au bon niveau de l'eau une fois le mécanisme immergé. Après avoir cherché du côté de Long Island, il fait le tour de la Nouvelle-Angleterre et trouve enfin la perle rare, la petite île de Martha's Vineyard. Bien joué, Joe, t'es un bon gars. Nous sommes désormais en février 74 et le roman sort enfin dans toutes les bonnes librairies. Toute l'équipe retient son souffle, mais c'est heureusement un immense succès, ce qui rassure tout le monde quant à la débilité commerciale du film. Cependant, chez Universal, c'est un peu tendu. Le projet n'avance pas vite et 500 000 $ ont pourtant déjà été dépensés par la production, entre l'achat des droits, l'écriture du script, la conception du requin, le tournage en Australie. Bref, le film a passé trop de temps en pré-production et il faut une date de début de tournage. Le studio propose début avril. Impossible, répond Spielberg. 2 mois pour obtenir un script et se préparer, c'est trop. Daniel Cameron propose alors début juillet. Impossible, répond le studio. Le livre se vend bien et il faut battre le fer tant qu'il est chaud. Un accord est trouvé pour lancer le tournage début mai, en priant pour qu'il soit achevé fin juin. En effet, la Screen Actors Guild, le syndicat des acteurs, a fait un appel à la grève pour le 1er juillet. Le tournage devait donc être terminé avant cette date, au risque de voir tous les acteurs déserter le plateau. Et tourner sans acteurs, c'est pas forcément l'idée. Il faut donc régler le principal problème, le scénario, encore et toujours. Spielberg décide alors de faire appel à son ami Carl Gottlieb, acteur et scénariste. Il envoie une copie du script en lui offrant le rôle de son choix et en lui demandant ce qu'il en pense. Gottlieb accepte le rôle du journaliste Meadows et fait une longue liste de ce qui devrait être amélioré selon lui. Il est ainsi engagé comme scénariste et sera présent sur le plateau, ce qui est indispensable à une personne de travail. Puis le reste du casting prend forme. Hamilton est donc embauché dans le rôle de Larry Vaughn, le maire corrompu d'Amity, et Lorraine Gary incarnera quant à elle Ellen Brody, la femme du personnage principal Martin Brody. Son casting avait d'ailleurs beaucoup fait jaser à l'époque, cette dernière étant la femme de Sid Sheinberg, le PDG d'Universal. Concernant le rôle de Martin Brody, Zanuck Brown et Spielberg ne voulaient pas d'une star. Et malgré l'envie de Charlton Heston de décrocher le rôle, c'est Roy Scheider qui finit par l'obtenir, acteur que Spielberg avait en tête depuis le début. Mais pas le temps de se réjouir. Nous sommes à 3 semaines du début du tournage et les deux autres personnages principaux ne sont pas encore castés, à savoir Hopper, le jeune biologiste marin, et Quint, le vieux loup de mer. Concernant Hopper, Jeff Bridges et John Voight sont envisagés, mais Spielberg propose finalement le rôle à Richard Dreyfuss sur les conseils de son ami George Lucas, qu'il avait fait tourner dans American Graffiti un an plus tôt. Cependant, après avoir lu le scénario, Dreyfuss refuse, imaginant les galères à venir sur le tournage. Ce n'est qu'après être allé à la projection de son dernier film, L'apprentissage de Lenny Kravitz, dans lequel il s'est trouvé extrêmement mauvais, qu'il se dit qu'il ferait mieux d'obtenir un rôle rapidement avant que plus personne ne veuille de lui. Il a donc fini par accepter le rôle de Hopper. Enfin, à 5 jours du début du tournage, l'anglais Robert Shaw est casté dans le rôle de Quint. Il devra cependant travailler son accent pour sonner américain. Et donc, avec un budget estimé à 3,5 millions de dollars, planifié sur 55 jours, le tournage démarre le 2 mai 1974 à Martha's Vineyard. Et ça va pas être simple. En vérité, le début se passe relativement bien, même si le script est en constante évolution. Gottlieb écrivant les scènes au fur et à mesure, les pages du scénario sont souvent finalisées au dernier moment. Mais le tournage se passe bien, car dans un premier temps, ce sont toutes les scènes qu'on place sur le plateau qui sont tournées. Ce qui fait donc passer quelques challenges, certes, mais rien d'insurmontable. Ce sont par exemple la réglementation très de Martha's Vineyard, qui fait généralement la tâche de l'équipe, comme la construction du moindre décor, mais en effet, un véritable défi logistique cette fois concernant un film imposé par lui. Du coup, il décide de ne pas répondre à ces contraintes, sachant que le temps qu'une procédure soit intentée, les secondes ont été tournées. Il est d'accord d'être ce qui s'appelle pragmatique. Arrive alors le premier jour en mer. Ce n'est pas le tournage de l'acte 3, mais juste un petit échauffement. En théorie, il s'agit d'une scène relativement simple impliquant Roy Scheider, Richard Dreyfuss et Carl Bottier lui-même. Mais en pratique, il faut se battre de travers, car le clip tourne à l'eau et l'encaissement se mange une énorme vague qui arrête en dessous l'enregistreur en accra de $1,500. Ces incidents mettent donc trop de la journée et la scène sera arrêtée. Plus tard, comme la scène termine, le tournage devient dans la mer, Carl Bottier fait cette situation assez difficile à gérer pour lui. En effet, l'une de ses principales tâches en tant que scénariste a consisté à couper la plupart des informations de son personnage. Ce hasard et légèreté se désavouent. Autant dire que le bilan de ce premier jour en mer augurait clairement du lourd pour la suite. Et donc, une fois tous les plans sur le tournage, l'équipe est en à partir en mer tournée sur une ligne de 3 pour le tour avec des croisades contre le requin. Sauf que le requin, il est pas prêt. Du coup, il y a un petit retard sur le fait. Heureusement, malgré la grève de la SNCF qui a été annulée, et c'est tant mieux parce que là on est fin juillet. Début juillet, le requin est enfin prêt et l'équipe peut donc partir tourner au large de Martha's Vineyard. Bienvenue en entrée. Le tournage en pleine mer sera relativement pour toute l'équipe. Un combat de l'eau entre le surnaturel et le tournage surnaturel n'avait jusqu'alors jamais été entrepris, et Spielberg ne comprenait pourquoi. Pour commencer, le vent et les courants violents en raison de la stabilité de la caméra. Ensuite, les couleurs du ciel, de l'océan et de l'horizon changent constamment et rendent la continuité entre les plans quasi impossible. Cerise sur le gâteau, les voiliers qui apparaissent à l'horizon et qui gâchent les plans, obligeant l'équipe à patienter de longues heures jusqu'à ce qu'ils disparaissent pour pouvoir reprendre le tournage quand un autre n'apparaît pas juste après. Les journées de tournage s'avèrent donc éprouvantes et bien souvent vaines. Il arrive en effet très souvent que l'équipe rentre au douille sans le moindre plan tourné la journée. Et les meilleurs jours, il faudra se contenter de seulement 5 plans. Ah, la nature, si puissante, si indomptable, si... Ah, la nature. Je parlerai même pas du jour où l'Orca, le bateau utilisé par les personnages, a carrément fait naufrage. Par chance, les pellicules s'en sont sortis indemnes. Mais le pire, ce qui a semblé rendre cette partie insurmontable, c'est le requin lui-même, qui ne fonctionnait pas. En effet, par manque de temps, ce dernier n'avait jamais pu être testé en conditions, autrement dit immergé, et il s'est avéré que les mécanismes du requin souffraient énormément dans l'eau, rendant ce dernier quasi inutilisable. Le requin mécanique du film a été surnommé Bruce par Spielberg en référence à son avocat Bruce Raymer. Il a dû l'apprécier. Outre l'aspect technique, l'aspect humain posait également problème. En code, des tensions entre Richard Dreyfuss et Robert Shaw, Shaw se montrant particulièrement compétitif et provocateur vis-à-vis du jeune Richard Dreyfuss, qui ne se laissait pas faire. Assez porté sur la bouteille, et ce même pendant le tournage, les choses ont failli déraper lorsqu'un jour, se baladant sur le bateau avec un verre de scotch, il a déclaré qu'il aimerait tellement être capable d'arrêter de boire, ni deux, Dreyfuss saisit son verre et le jette dans l'océan. Grosse ambiance. Bref, rien ne va. Le retard s'accumule et cette partie du tournage à elle seule finit par faire tripler le budget alloué au film, qui atteint les $1 millions. La production semble courir à sa perte, toute l'équipe était prise en flic dans le bord et pour le jeune Steven Spielberg, il s'agit là d'un véritable calvaire. Et plus encore pour lui, car le reste de l'équipe quittait Martha's Vineyard lors des week-ends. Spielberg, lui, restait sur place, car il savait au fond de lui que s'il partait, il ne reviendrait pas. Zanuck Brown très bien donc à réfléchir à une solution comme délocaliser la production dans les zones où les faute, et du côté de Universal, on envisageait carrément de mettre fin au tournage, mais deux choses les ont empêchés de franchir le pas. Pour commencer, le bouquin était toujours un véritable phénomène. Ensuite, la comtesse Vernafield, présente à Martha's Vineyard démontant le film au fur et à mesure, assura avec enthousiasme que les séquences en mer, tournées dans la douleur, étaient fabuleuses. Le studio ayant totalement confiance en son expertise, le tournage continua. Enfin, en septembre, le retard fonctionna et le reste de notre train de Il ne restait plus qu'un plan à tourner à Martha's Vineyard, l'explosion du requin, une mise à mort bien plus spectaculaire que celle du roman, et qui fit d'ailleurs l'objet de nombreux débats endiablés entre Benchley et Spielberg. Alors loin de moi l'idée de prendre parti, mais c'est Spielberg qui a des raisons. Bref, l'avant-dernier jour, Spielberg fit la mise en place du plan, puis rentra à LA sans dire personne, laissant son chef opérateur gérer le tournage de l'homme. En réalité, il avait entendu dire que l'équipe avait pour intention de se venger de lui pour ce tournage dans les et il comptait bien John Williams, talentueux compositeur avec lequel il avait travaillé sur Sugarland Express. Et enfin, le film fut achevé. Champagne! Ou un petit cidre doux, tiens. La date de sortie fut finalement calée pour le 20 juin 75, alors que le studio avait initialement pour intention de le sortir à Noël 74. Mais une première projection test fut d'abord organisée à Dallas le 26 mars 75, projection test qui fit sensation. La foule était présente et les spectateurs ont passé les 2 heures de film à hurler. Chaque scène faisait bouche, chaque apparition du requin les faisait sursauter, chaque touche d'humour les faisait rire. C'était un véritable grand hit émotionnel. Il n'avait jamais vu ça et ils en demandaient. Ainsi naquit le blockbuster. Suite au succès de cette projection, Spielberg, Zanuck et Brown furent rassurés. Le tournage infernal n'avait pas été éteint. Spielberg décida même carrément de dépenser $3000 de sa poche pour tourner un plan supplémentaire, ce dans le but d'obtenir un cri de plus de la part du public. Assez sanglant, le film obtint cependant le classement PG-13, soit déconseillé aux moins de 13 ans, et non pas le R, interdit aux mineurs non accompagnés. La raison évoquée, ce n'est pas un homme qui tue, mais la nature elle-même. Le film sortit et ce fut un triomphe. Le plus grand succès de tous les temps à l'époque, premier film à dépasser les $100 millions de recettes, et ce avant même sa sortie à l'international. Les Dents de la Mer fut un véritable phénomène cinématographique, fit de Steven Spielberg le réalisateur du moment et donna à jamais aux gens la peur d'aller se baigner. Cerise sur le gâteau, il récolta 3 Oscars pour le montage, la musique et le son. Bref, le film a été une claque magistrale. Les Dents de la Mer racontent l'horreur vécue par les habitants de la petite île d'Amity alors qu'un grand requin blanc a décidé d'établir son territoire près des côtes. Le chef de police, Martin Brody, fraîchement débarqué de New York, tente de prendre les mesures nécessaires pour assurer la sécurité des insulaires, à savoir fermer les plages, mais se heurte à l'agenda politique et économique du conseil de la ville, représenté dans le maire Larry. Hors de question de fermer les plages en plein été, et encore moins le week-end de la fête nationale. Ce n'est qu'après de multiples attaques toutes plus atroces les unes que les autres que Brody partira en mer, accompagné par Quint, pêcheur de requins psychologiquement instable, et Matt Hopper, spécialiste en requins, dans le but de trouver de squales qui mettent son temps au carnage. Les Dents de la Mer, comme Jurassic Park, comme Alien, c'est un de ces films que j'ai découvert assez jeune et qui ont façonné ma passion pour le cinéma. Et autant vous dire que malgré ses 45 ans, le film est toujours aussi saisissant. Pour résumer, Les Dents de la Mer, c'est une pure leçon de cinéma. Dès sa scène d'ouverture mythique, le film vous happe et laisse en vous une marque indélébile. Mais comment un film de requin mangeur d'hommes a-t-il pu à ce point marquer les esprits? Comment un film comme celui-là, avec un budget de série B, peut-il être considéré aujourd'hui encore comme un chef-d'œuvre intemporel, un classique de l'histoire du cinéma? Bah, c'est un tout. Vous êtes marrant, vous, à poser des questions comme ça. Vous croyez que c'est facile? Oui. Comment un film de série B peut-il être considéré comme un chef-d'œuvre? Expliquez-moi. Vous êtes gonflé, hein? Bon, là, ça va, c'est moi qui l'ai posé la question, mais méfiez-vous. Les Dents de la Mer fait partie de ces films pour lesquels les étoiles semblent s'être parfaitement qualifiées. C'est le résultat soit aussi bon dont le tournage a été interminable. Pour commencer, la maîtrise de Spielberg est indiscutable, et c'est d'autant plus impressionnant quand on dit qu'il n'avait que 26 ans à l'époque. Véritable surdoué, il instaure tour à tour suspense, tension, drame, rire et enthousiasme. Comme je le disais plus tôt, le film est un grand hit émotionnel, il prend aucun ticket, il s'amuse à nous manipuler, nous amenant exactement à l'idée de tel faisant passer du sourire à la tension la plus totale, et ce parfois en 5 secondes.
He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Le film, c'est de faire dans la suggestion. En effet, Spielberg ne montre pas le requin avec bonheur. C'est l'imagination du spectateur qui comble le vide. Et comme tout bon réalisateur le sait, rien n'est plus effrayant que l'imagination. Cette économie de moyens, avant son parti très mise en scène, pour réaliser sa science dans l'impossibilité d'utiliser le requin mécanique. Et ne fonctionnant pas, Spielberg s'est donc trouvé contraint et forcé de redoubler d'actions pour suggérer le requin sans jamais le montrer. Pour ce faire, le metteur en scène utilise 3 artifices. D'abord, filmer en vision subjective à partir du point de vue de l'animal. C'est d'ailleurs ainsi que démarre le film. La deuxième astuce, et pas des moindres, c'est la musique de John Williams. Pourtant, le thème principal n'est composé que de 2 notes, un motif d'une simplicité folle qui n'avait d'ailleurs pas convaincu Spielberg dans un premier temps. Sauf que mis en condition, il s'accélérant petit à petit lorsque la caméra, et donc le requin, de sa proie, prend tout son sens. Ce thème, c'est la représentation du sentiment, une fatalité. Devenu avec les années la matérialisation même de la mort de l'eau. Sacré John Williams, jamais mauvais. Et le film utilise ces 2 notes avec intelligence, jamais gratuitement. Pour preuve, la scène où 2 enfants font une farce à tous les baigneurs à l'aide d'un faux aileron est exempte de musique. Il y a une volonté essaie de ne pas tromper le public et c'est une approche très intéressante de la musique de film. De manière générale, toute la BO est d'une qualité dingue, évoquant aussi bien la peur que le sens de l'aventure. C'est partie des grands classiques de la musique de film et ça mérite clairement son écoute. Il n'a pas volé son Oscar. Enfin, la troisième astuce de Spielberg pour suggérer un requin, ce sont les barils jaunes. C'est qui a certainement dû lui sauver la mise lors du tournage en même. Pas besoin de montrer le requin, les barils jaunes suffisent. Ils sont littéralement le requin. Ingénieux. Le reste de la réalisation s'avère tout aussi réussi, Spielberg se faisant un malin plaisir à faire grimper la tension, utilisant toutes sortes d'astuces de mise en scène. Pour ainsi évoquer la première scène sur la plage, où Roddy, le personnage au courant de la présence du requin, redoute une nouvelle attaque. Spielberg s'emploie à nous présenter plusieurs baigneurs, s'attardant sur chacun d'entre eux de manière quasi perverse. Il joue en jeu avec les spectateurs, ces personnages ne sont rien d'autre que des victimes potentielles. Dans une volonté de rendre la scène la plus fluide possible et d'éviter des coups trop violents entre les plans, Spielberg a utilisé un stratagème, se servir des personnages qui passent devant la caméra et les utiliser comme des transitions entre les différents plans. Ainsi, on a cette impression que la scène se déroule en temps réel sous nos yeux, dans un style quasi documentaire, réalisme, immersion et donc tension. Le point culminant de la scène, l'un des plans les plus mémorables du film, le fameux travelling compensé. Si à la base l'effet a été créé par Alfred Hitchcock et le caméraman Norman Roberts sur le tournage de Sueur froide, c'est pourtant bien ce plan des Dents de la Mer qui l'a popularisé. Bref, tout le film est une véritable leçon de mise en scène. Et l'écriture n'est pas en reste. La grande force du film, outre sa réalisation et sa musique, ce sont ses personnages. Bien plus qu'un film de monstres, Les Dents de la Mer est une étude de caractère, avec au cœur de l'intrigue trois personnages tout bonnement inoubliables, campés par des acteurs extraordinaires. Ça me rappelle d'ailleurs un adage assez répandu parmi les scénaristes qui dit la chose suivante. Dans un bon scénar, tu copies ce qui a marché et tu le modifies 2-3 trucs pour pas que le truc. Non, c'est pas ça, non. Simple story, complex characters. Vous l'aimez cet accent. Autrement dit, si votre histoire est simple, mais que vos personnages sont travaillés et profonds, vous avez de grandes chances de réussite. Et pour moi, rien ne pourrait mieux résumer le scénario des Dents de la Mer. Repose sur Martin Brody, Matt Rockwell et Sam Phillips, et leurs interactions sur leur canon. Vous êtes trop injustifié, les tensions entre Cooper et Quint à leur concours de cicatrices en passant par le mythique speech de Quint sur le naufrage de l'Indianapolis, créé en grande partie par l'acteur Robert Shaw lui-même, la caractérisation est tellement convaincante qu'on en oublie qu'il s'agit d'un scène de film. Aucun d'entre eux n'est unidimensionnel et bien dans l'action comme si c'était bien réel. Chacun a un objectif personnel, une mission, et chacun finit par faire face à son démon. Faut surveiller à son envie de voir, mais il a peur de l'eau. Et autant dire qu'il peut en avoir pour son argent. Quint, par contre, n'est guidé que par un esprit de vengeance, dû à ce que les requins ont fait à cette rare d'armes lors du naufrage de l'Indianapolis. Pour lui, c'est personnel. Quant à Hopper, c'est sa fascination pour les requins qui est son moteur. Fascination qui la suite logique du film est donc une franche réussite également, et on pourra qu'applaudir le casting et la chimie entre les trois acteurs est en grande partie responsable de ce succès. Ils sont tous les trois quelque chose à apporter, tous les trois visions différentes de la situation, mais aucun d'entre eux n'est un héros. Ce sont que des hommes qui tentent de gérer la situation du mieux qu'ils peuvent dans un contexte quasi mythique, celui de l'homme pour la il s'averse jamais dans le sensationnel, ça donne la 5 dernières minutes pour inviter à l'apothéose. Mais le contexte réaliste posé par Spielberg et son casting fait que l'on accepte son masse digression. D'ailleurs, en parlant de réalisme, j'ai été frappé de voir à quel point le discours des mêmes politiques, qui, comme une crise économique ultra difficile devait fermer les plages, peut évoquer la situation dans laquelle on se trouve actuellement. Quoi qu'il arrive, l'économie prend toujours le pas sur le reste, même sur la sécurité. Vous l'aurez compris, Les Dents de la Mer reste encore à ce jour un incontournable. Un film d'une efficacité à toute épreuve qu'on prend plaisir à voir et à revoir. Alors certes, certains effets ont vieilli, le requin notamment dont on ressent le côté artificiel, mais ça fonctionne quand même, grâce à tout ce dont j'ai parlé précédemment. Quand le requin arrive, je suis tellement immergé dans le film que je ne vois pas son côté factice. Tout ce que je vois, c'est la menace qu'il représente. Je ne me dis pas, il a l'air fou. Tout ce que je me dis, c'est, les personnages sont en danger, j'ai peur pour eux, peu importe qu'il ait l'air factice pour moi, car pour eux, il est bien réel. Le b.a-ba de la fiction. Bien plus qu'un film à succès, Les Dents de la Mer a bousculé l'industrie cinématographique hollywoodienne, la changeant à jamais. C'est en effet lui qui a lancé la mode du blockbuster estival, mode encore en vigueur aujourd'hui. Peut-être pas en 2027. C'est également un précurseur du high concept hollywoodien, ces films qu'on peut résumer en une seule phrase forte, activement recherché par les studios. Toujours sur le tournage infernal du film, il peut tout de même se vanter d'avoir réalisé l'un des plus grands films à suspense de tous les temps, qui aura autant effrayé que fasciné plusieurs générations, et qui continuera encore de faire un indétrônable. Merci à tous d'avoir regardé cette rétrospective, j'espère qu'elle vous a plu. N'oubliez pas de commenter, liker, partager, je vous souhaite bien sûr petit si vous sentez généreux, et je vous dis à bientôt pour la suite. Salut!
Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Goff on first down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
On first down, Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Isaiah Hodgins with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And New York set to take the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they have to sit that film room and watch every error they make and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the
Oh là, les 2 meilleurs joueurs de l'attaque et de la défense.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Pass taken in by his big tight end. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 55 yards. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4th is not out of the question. I think a big game or 2, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Well, now hang on here because Saquon Barkley is in some discomfort, so we're going to have a pause here for an injury. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. First down, Giants on the pickup with 14.
Brandon, unfortunately, I've been here before. They've had 2 opportunities to stop them, so this is demoralizing. They haven't gotten it done. Now you're calling all your blitzes, all your attack defenses, but you're not worried about playing your normal position. You're going to take chances now.
Well, you said it. 2 3rd down opportunities to get off the field. Couldn't do it, and the clock continues to roll. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Donc voilà, donc ça c'est
back to throw. Jones. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back to the 16-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. After that sack, 3rd and long. Tough spot for Jones and the Giants. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
Là, il faut vraiment se préparer, il faut avoir vraiment le temps, puisque ça dure vraiment très longtemps. Plus l'explication des règles si on n'est pas préparé. Donc,
desperation time now. Here's Jones. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack. And it's
peut-être qu'il a été traduit par
en français, par Super League.
Je serais malheureux de passer à côté. En tout cas, c'est très bien. Évidemment, il faut pouvoir s'investir.
To Montgomery to begin the drive.
Ça ne dérange pas si je mets la route à côté?
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really eliminate them. Not cool.
Merci Diablo Nova, Hero Walker, Sparda. Polaris Subs, bienvenue, salut YouTube. Nous sommes sur une découverte de Alien Stack Descent, sponsorisé par Focus, bien sûr. Souvenez qu'on va jouer une heure, un petit peu plus d'une heure. Le jeu est dispo sur Xbox One, PS4, PS5 et PC. Et donc, nous jouons dans l'univers Alien. Une histoire officielle. Et on va mener un squad de Marines de Moulon pour arrêter donc une invasion xénomorphe. Et on va voir de quoi il en retourne. Nouvelle partie vide. On va laisser tout en intermédiaire pour une découverte. Voilà. On va venir. C'est un jeu difficile. Prenez le temps de bien lire les tacticiels. Moi, courir au tuto, moi, puceau.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Now that's a nice play. Got me fired up, partner. But can they do it back-to-back plays? All the training that you go through as a defense for these situations, and you have to get the ball back. Everything you go through, holding up the runner, raking at the football, getting to the passer, knocking it out of his hands. Whatever way, they have to get the ball back.
Now can they stand tall again for a huge fourth quarter stop? As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty. And the Giants ready to come out now. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. They do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over.
J'ai envie de passer en full screen. En full screen, je capture, je crois, le...
Jones
je le tente.
Looking to throw on second down.
Studio mode, nos cam, et au lieu de capturer la 4K, je capture le jeu. Normalement, hop là,
facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Center, et dans la ligne de fait, il en 4K. C'était presque parfait. C'était presque parfait,
Of course, many senses this defense has. You can understand their willingness to try and get upfield and get another. So what a really smart play call here to use their aggression against them, go with the screen, and they're able to get the first down.
Jones throw complete here to Waller. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
Écoutez, tout se passe bien. Nous sommes en opération. Je ne sais pas ce qu'il pourrait mal se passer. Ça a l'air très convivial.
Off play action. Jones. That is incomplete.
If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones, catch made by Slayton. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you. You want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
2nd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
They'll run it now with Gray. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Now Jones on 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 21.
Administrator, I'm showing a weight discrepancy on the Bentonville's manifest. They just asked for a takeoff accreditation, but half the shipment is still at dock.
Half, you say? Well, we just
one final shot. They'll look to throw.
Right away.
And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game.
Doesn't mean anything out here. What works,
a higher scoring game.